So in this one, we are going to be doing the best teams and equips for Ultra Buuhan before he does release. Obviously, you could assume PvP reset, co-op reset, the new red regen equip, all these things that are going to happen. They're obviously going to drop tonight. So you will see all that happen, meaning that we have better stuff tonight. But these will be team builds that you can have now. He is presumably going to be strike-based because he has a strike, tech, and defense ability. So we have Green Buuhan here who is strike-based as well, which I hope one day he gets something because he has no equip as well as no Zenkai, and he's the only first anti-sparking to have that situation. But nonetheless, I have high hopes for Red Buuhan. I don't know what it's going to look like, but if we are going to look at teams for him, we would just look at the easiest roster that they are intending for you to run, of it being regen. And they are, again, intending, and very, very specific wording here. I don't know if it's going to be the right intent, but they're meaning for you to run this team, with it being Kid Buu, Buuhan, as well as Orange Piccolo. Orange Piccolo does get his second unique equip tonight. Kid Buu gets his Ultra Plat tonight as well. I believe they didn't really specify, but seemingly it's all tonight. All three of these things. This team, again, Buuhan is red, mind you. It seems like it'll be good. It doesn't look like it's going to be bad. But then you look at the victimization it can receive from Forku. Piccolo could be something that can deter that. He might get like a resettable gauge on the equip. He might get an MZ equip, or he might get an Evo equip. We don't know. It's very hard to assume what Legends does because they don't even know what they're doing half the time. Kid Buu's plat, it's also weird because here's a blue Kaioken one that's not even making him like over top 8, or here is Ultra UIs that makes him the best in the game. It's very hit or miss with these, buffs that we just don't understand. Even Buuhan himself is very kind of, we don't know fully how he's going to work in game, and we see that he looks like a slow start. Will that actually translate, or will it actually be a really good unit in totality? So this is their intended team. Is it going to be his best team? No, it obviously is not. If we're looking for best teams, we are starting the leader slot trend. Mind you, his ultra ability is going to be regen, so you do have to leader slot him on teams. If you want to run them with teams that aren't for regen, and if I use common sense, and I can, this is probably going to be one of his better teams in the game. Slap on Gohan, slap on Mr. KO guard there, and then the rest is history. Not much needed to be changed. Depending his stat spread, you could make it where maybe you run both of the Super Saiyan 4s as well as just bench GT stuff. If he has a lot more strike base, then you just run the other stuff I just showed you. And if he has more even, then you can just run this. He has no restricted damage to strike or blast, it seems, so this might be better off. And I don't remember his blue card. If it is beam based to be better for this, I believe it's not, so we shall see. Within that, PO could exist as a roster. I'm not going to take away from that. CMZ is clearly a character in the game, and you can build something for him and making him do as well with Buuhan, which at this point you'd probably leader, I guess you'd leader CMZ and regen stuff for Buuhan here, since one's future, one's regen. I think there's more coinciding with obviously Buuhan's than there is CMZ. The third here, again, Ultra Kid Buu is going to be an option. Piccolo's going to be an option. Let's go to order received. And unfortunately, there's not many peak pinnacle choices that exist here. Clearly, DKP is getting a buff to be S tier, by the way, which means nothing, but still, I mean, here's Android 13 that people love to say is amazing. Here is, well, actually, this isn't terrible. This is blue, red, purple, so it's not the worst. Here's Red MZ that definitely still does very good damage. It's just now you're running 2 reds against the Gohan guy. Again, you're already scared of him generally, and now here we go. Because again, Gohan destroys Super Saiyan 4 Goku, who's green. Gohan destroys SG, who's green. So now that we have a red that can defense neutral, but still is red, double red's probably not your ideal. So again, Android 13 here, Orange Piccolo, PO, whatever, regen, kind of mixed build there. Wouldn't be the worst. And if we're just looking at equips generally, you're going to see the equips that Buuhan generally would have, specifically this, which you should have 6 of this, if not 3 bare minimum, obviously. And this is must. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You are running this, or you are just making everything worse for yourself, and why would you want to do that? Based off 50% there, double defense 30% as well, double offense 25% base as well. If you're on a full melee-based team, let's say again, you're going to do, not Kid Buu because he's not melee, but let's say CMZ, Buuhan, and Orange Piccolo. That's full melee. You do have access, obviously, to the Shenron equip, which if you do have full melee, you will get 10% base health as 8% pure strike there. Zenkai buffs for Buuhan obviously will be easy as well with him being red. You have a Vegeta that's going to Zenkai buff, and you have Red Rose. You have, maybe those are the best ones, Gotenks, who's also getting a Zenkai tonight, the super old one. Zen kept up from trying to run a Majin Buu Saga kind of theme with UMV now being an A tier boost. You can do that. UMV lead, regen stuff, Kid Buu, UMV, you know, Buuhan. I guess that's a fucking team. Sure, let's make that a team for some reason. You could do something like that, but again, Shenron equip exists there. Let's say you're doing regen, yet again, here's Pure Strike, 18% equip. There's decent options. Again, you'll get better ones tonight. Let's say, again, you're doing PO like this. Here's the PO equip that obviously works out. Better options will arrive. There's no doubt within that. Again, if you're looking for a more even thing, the more idealistic would be both forced together. Even this equip here is very good, giving special ult damage, strike tech, and if you know the Majin Buu Saga, again, Kid Buu is intended to work with him, though the coloring does not fucking match. It's also a bit daunting that he's advantaged to Kid Buu. Like, Kid Buu might just get folded like a fucking pretzel, frame 0, because again, UV4, MZ, every fucking red in the game basically exists right now. That's all we have. All we have is reds. Like, that's the best color right now, unironically, despite the top two being green and blue. I don't know what's happened to Kid Buu, but again, he's intended to be the best partner for this guy in some vacuum. I guess more so with this guy has what? They do a big move against him, ultimate, rising rush. He cancels buff effects and ally sub count by 5. That's kind of their best synergy. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I assume Ultra Kid Buu gets defense neutral somewhere in his kit because he has no offense neutral. And if he doesn't get that, or a mix of both, it's just going to be a wonky time for the guy. I worry for him because he's toxic, but like, he still deserves some livelihood, right? But Buuhan, I don't know. I wish I could give you an opinion that's like, yeah, he's him. Like, he's just the guy. Like, here's Frieza, here's Namek, here's fucking Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, who's Super Saiyan 4 Goku. You know, here's these gods. We know this. There's no question. Buuhan takes time. Buuhan takes 60 counts to get his peak, which is not that long. It's 1/3 of the game, so it's long, but it's not that long. It has peak damage inflicted and peak everything. That's it. At least for most of his stuff, if not everything. I hope his early game is not shit, because for the sake of this character actually being good, he's dropping at a time where PO units can actually age well. He'll definitely get fucked over within the next celebration. That's not a question. That's just a reality check of villains, especially ultra villains. But he's dropping right after big celebration. He's dropping before cell drop. He's dropping in the ultra rosé slot, so he's early as hell. I hope for his sake, for my sake, since it's the first summonable ultra I'm actually excited to summon for, things go better than expected. Because again, right now, people are just going to say, FSK victim, FSK victim. And that's not a wrong thing to say. It's just, how accurate will that be? I guess we'll find out soon enough. He drops at reset. We do have Orange Piccolo's equip as well. And again, Kid Buu getting his plat, presumably all at reset as well. So, with that being said, what do I think of this team build / equip build guide? The best one you can see. I'll see you guys in the next one. Probably for a showcase, if not some summons. You know, we'll find out.